You know, these people, when they came to enslave our people here, they were not coming to enslave people. They came to steal the minerals. They were not coming for us. Then they ended up fetching us as well to join the minerals. We were first like minerals. We were traded like minerals. When you think of undermining the democratic achievements that we've made, think of those people who were enslaved, put in boats, in their numbers chained, taken outside of our beautiful continent by force. And they could not chain you as an individual. They have to chain you 10 by 10. When the sea goes crazy and the boat can't stand the wind, they're thinking maybe it's overweight. In the middle of the sea, they take 10 of you, they push you out of the boat so that the boat can sail with the remaining slaves. When the boat continues to carry our people out of the continent, 10 of them pushed out, 20 of them pushed out, both their hands and feet chained. There is nothing so painful to die without a fight. That even when you know this shark is going to kill me, let me try. Maybe I will be Moses and hold the mouth, and that time the shark is attacking you, you die with dignity because you have put some sense of fight. But our people did not have that dignity. They died chained. And we are not here to impress anyone who wants to undermine the legacy and the struggles of those people who died chained. We are not about these people who exist now. We are about President Rawlings. We are about Kwame Nkrumah. We are about all those who came before us. These ones that are still with us will be reminded of what we come from, because they must never think they made us. They were made by those chained slaves. Every time you want to do wrong, every time you want to undermine the struggle and the unity of Africa, remember our people died chained. They could not put up a fight. We are fighting on their behalf and will never retreat until their dignity is restored.
Malema has emphasized the importance of restoring the dignity of Africans and addressing historical injustice, particularly those stemming from colonialism and apartheid in South Africa. He advocates for economic transformation and land reform to address the legacy of dispossession that many Africans experienced. Malema often criticizes what he sees as economic exploitation and inequality in South Africa, calling for policies that promote economic empowerment for Black South Africans. He argued that achieving economic justice is crucial for restoring the dignity of Africans and overcoming the effects of historical oppressions.
So the EFF does not make promises. We make commitment. When we say Sfunum Sava, we are not joking, because we want the land to be returned into the hands of our people. Without the land, you are nothing. When you don't have property, you are equal to nothing. So when we say we want the land, we mean we want to restore your dignity. Because our parents were called boys and girls in the kitchens. Why were they called boys and girls? It's because they were propertyless. So when you don't have property, you are a kid, because only kids cannot have property. That's why we were called boys and girls, because we don't have property. So return the land to our people so that their dignity can come back. We are nothing without jobs. You need jobs for you to be taken serious, for you to be identified as a respected person in society. We will never solve poverty. We will never solve indignity if our people are not educated. The ANC loves people who are not educated, because people who are not educated do not ask questions. But when you are educated, you ask educated questions and you hold your leaders accountable. That's why the ANC will not want you to be educated. You don't want load shedding. You don't want unemployment. You want your land back. Stand up. Because you cannot get all of these things if you don't stand up to go and vote. We need the youth to remove these old people who are stealing your future as the youth. And therefore, if you don't stand up, you must know that you are to be blamed. Here is an opportunity for us to put a government that cares for black people. Come and support your own party that loves black people. Because this government does not love black people. We are in love with black people, and we are not ashamed of being in love with black people and for fighting for black people. We want proper houses for black people because there is no dignity in a shack. We need proper houses that are given to you without say names. They say EFF is going to take the grants away. We don't take the grants away. We double them. We make sure that our people benefit from the money they pay. Ramaphosa says, if the ANC gets out of power, the grants are going to go. It's not true, because the grants are not from the ANC. The grants are from you. Those are your taxes. That everyone here pays tax. If you are not aware, every time you get into a shop and you buy something, look at that receipt. It's written VAT. That is SASSA money. The 350 is not ANC 350. It's your money that you pay for. And therefore, no one must tell us that, hey, the ANC gave us 350. They didn't give you 350. It's our money. We are paying it ourselves. And we want to keep the 350. But the people must be given that stipend according to their qualification. When you don't have matric, 350. When you get matric, 1,000. When you get a degree, 3,000. Why? Because you must be paid for graduating. If they can't give you a job, they must pay you for going to school, because we want young people to go to school. So if you go to school and there is no job and you earn 350, the same way with the person who didn't go to school, the young ones who come after you will not go to school. They will say, what is the use? Because whether you are educated or not, you don't get a job, you get 350, there are no benefits for you. There must be benefits for going to school. We must reward going to school. You reward it through a job, or else you have to pay, because people can't go to school for nothing. So that's what the EFF represent, and that's what we are fighting for. No one must tell you there is no money. There is too much money. Remember COVID? They were eating the money during COVID, yet they were telling us there is no money. We don't even know where those billions came from, yet they stole them, because government has got enough money. Under the EFF, there won't be too many ministers, and the positions of deputy ministers are going to be cancelled. Deputy for what? Because a lot of these deputy ministers, if he passes here, you don't even recognize them. You don't know them, because they've got no job. They are not benefiting you with anything. When we cut deputy ministers, we save millions of money, because they've got a house provided by government in Pretoria and in Cape Town. They've got staff members, Pretoria, Cape Town. They've got people who look after them, bodyguards, Pretoria, Cape Town. They've got cars given to them, Pretoria, Cape Town. For what? So once you cut all of this, you save a lot of money, and then you give it to Abu Gogo, because they deserve that money. They are looking after our communities. So fighters will outline the plan on Saturday. Mabhida is going to be raid. We are going to make history, because we don't want a bus from outside KZN. We want that stadium to be full with people of KZN alone, so that we can tell the whole country that EFF exists everywhere, including in KwaZulu-Natal. Because EFF is a leader. When we announced we are going to Mabhida, ANC announced after and said it's going to Mabhida. And then the IFP followed, said they are going to Mabhida. They are following the leader. We are leading, they are coming after us. Even the election results are going to be like that. EFF, ANC and others. Because the EFF must be the biggest party in KwaZulu-Natal. So fighters, let's go mobilize our people. Let's make sure we fill the buses on Saturday morning. Before other regions arrive, eThekwini must be there first to receive the visitors who are visiting you on Saturday. So I will see you on Saturday and we'll have a beautiful rally. Many people were threatening that we will not go to Mabhida, they will close Mabhida. We said, for who? Score na manje, say speaking, Pagati inside. There is no one who can stop us because the EFF is unstoppable. If you stand before the EFF, it will crush you. It's an unstoppable train. Amanda! Amanda! Oh no, Makuvi! Siaya! Siaya! No Makuvi! Siaya! Siaya! No mabese tubola, besi shaya, besi bopas. No mabese tubola, besi shaya, besi bopas. Who left? Who right? Yamasa. Who left? Guitar. Killer man. Kiribata. Samarumo. Rumo, Asicha. Where were you when I'm treated? Where were you when I'm treated? So for sketchy, Emoye, so for sketchy, Etati, Kichima, Sibram Konto Alliance. Shoot to kill, Yamasan. Shoot to kill, Killer man. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa, brr, pa, pa. Attention.